just about to get underway. Pitching in our game today, Hayden Wesneski. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Way upstairs, and now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And that misses. And now 3-0. And that one clips the corner. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Foul ball. One out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Mike Trout stands in now and watches strike one. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
And that is that. And the Angels are gone in order. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Houston, and on the hill in this one, Tyler Anderson.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Anderson ready to work. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boy, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Popped up. Anderson hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third, designated
now we check out the
Yordan
Astros lineup.
Alvarez.
And singing against the southpaw on the mound, the Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Right through there for a strike. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Altuve at second with 2 down. There's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, right side, and it falls. Rounds third, headed for the plate, and it gets by him. He'll score easily. Around second is Pena.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical, but so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff, you have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
Now here is Yainer Diaz. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Paris. And the inning is over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the second inning now from Daikin Park. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Daikin Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Wisniewski back to work. Outside low, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Kicks and deals. That's in there. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. And now it's 3-2. Caught him looking for the K. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. That's inside. And that is ball one. One down, base is empty. Bounced out to short. Pena fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, first baseman Nolan
And now Nolan Schanuel.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting seventh, second baseman
Now it's the
Kyren
second
Paris.
baseman, Kyren Paris. That's outside. 1-0. Schanuel off of first with 2 away. Two balls, no strikes to count. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
I got 3-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4
Batting
pitches for
eighth,
the walk,
center
and that
fielder,
last
Joe
one
Adell.
didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's Joe Adell. That misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. That's one
ball 3.
misses. And now 3-0. Tim Anderson in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-0 down. That clips the corner.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
That one fouled off. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels strand a couple. They trail here 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, right fielder, number 11.
And next to hit for Houston, Cam Smith. That misses.
Nope, that's a
ball
ball.
1. He swings and fouls one off. Lifted in the air, out to left. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Zach DeZenzo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back. And now it's Tim Anderson.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Strike to Anderson.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Popped up. Altuve on the move. Brings it in. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball right side. Altuve sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Fly to left his first time. Inside, and it's 1-0.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
A little bit low. Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Smith makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Jose
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Check swing, and he went. And the count even 1-1. And that's outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground to third. Rengifo fires across the diamond, and they get Altuve for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. That's through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Strike on the inside corner.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Alvarez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
This one popped up. Anderson. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. This one in the dirt. Paredes, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. That clips the corner. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two outs. And they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Struck him out looking. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels nothing. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mike Trout. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Trout, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Now batting, right fielder
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Struck out looking his first time. That one missed.
1-0.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. On the ground to the left, Pena. In the dirt, nice pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone
Now
added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Just missed.
Outside.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Back to the mound, he's got it. Gets it to first, and that'll do it. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to this solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Houston, and now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
That catches the outside corner. Strike one.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
O'Hoppe hauls it in, and there's
Now
one away.
batting, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That misses, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. In there at the knees, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2-2 the count.
Good eye right there. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in,
Now
Jake Myers.
center fielder,
Rounded out his first time up.
Jake Myers.
That's towards center. Hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Wisniewski back to work. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Next for the Angels.
And next for L.A., Joe Adell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's the third. Jump throw. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
There's Tim Anderson now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's a K for TA7. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is downstairs. 1-0. That's down and in. Adell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Wisniewski throws over. Adell dives back in safely. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Luis Rengifo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece and stays alive. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches
now
and ends up drawing the
third
walk.
baseman,
Very
Luis
gritty.
Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And that one is inside ball one. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu getting ready to go. Valdez also throwing. Tying run in scoring position. And we're at the top of the fifth. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Two on, two outs. Way inside, and that hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That clips the zone. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one almost got him. So they're all loaded up with two outs. Fought off foul. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. On a line out towards center. And that's the third out. Angels threaten but leave them loaded. And our score remains 2-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros,
fielder,
Cam Smith.
Number 11.
And that one is downstairs. Ball one. And that's outside. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder
Zach DeZenzo, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Anderson. Over to first. Great pick.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball two. 2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. And they get Altuve for the out. That's out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching
We're back,
for the
and they make a
Astros.
change to start the sixth.
Number
The new
56.
pitcher, Ronel Blanco.
Ronel
He's making his fourth appearance of the season.
Blanco.
And now the right
They
fielder,
are for the
Jorge
Angels.
Soler.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
There's the strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Cut on and lifted in the air. Smith sizing this one up, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Logan
O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, called strike. The Astros leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Breaking ball misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Myers moving under it. Drops into the glove, and there's two down.
Now
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the
Shotwell.
Angels. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels 1. Back here at Dyken Park, where we go bottom six. And now, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Popped up right side. Shotwell hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that is out of play. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. On the ground. And foul ball. Pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one to first. And a foul ball. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at bat like this. No one giving in.
Outside, and that is ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Walker into box again. Takes a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Soriano up and loosening in the pen. Number 32 getting loose as well. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Swing and a foul straight back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. They lead it 2-1. We go to the top of the seventh. So in now for the Angels, Kyren Paris. And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering is outside. High fly ball, right field. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder,
So up next, Joe Adele. There's a strike. Blanco goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. In the air to left center, DeZenzo. And makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The man they call TA7, Tim Anderson, into the box. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Misses. Full count, 3-2. Taylor Ward in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ward at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And now the 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Anderson off of first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. They're down 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Soriano.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Pena up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low.
Nope.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one off the mark. Ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's a strike. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. And that one pulled foul. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Runner at first with no outs here. Way outside, and the count is 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
High fly ball out towards left field. Ward going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Adele moves under it. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, number 11.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Pena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Runner on the go. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one, and the count is filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Into center and a base hit. Around second is Pena, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So next up for Houston, Zach DeZenzo.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
just misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Trout. 0 for 3 in this one.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And forget it. He'll take a trot around the bases. His second home run of the series. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. These Astros fans are devastated right now.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. Strike 1.
0-1. That's out.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. He goes down looking. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air. Paredes in position. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. 1 for 3. Late swing, foul to the left. Ripped, but it curls foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll do it. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Pitching for
Back
the Angels.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brock Burke. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So digging in, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
strikes.
On the ground right side. Takes it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Isaac.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that one missing low. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Number 32 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Detmers, a left-hander, also throwing. Up the middle. What a stop from his knees. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Go ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second. Now a move being made at second base. On to pinch run, Chas McCormick. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
And he takes one right on the black. And that is strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Walker off of first with 2 away. Comebacker to the mound. And that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels.
Now pitching.
Welcome back,
Astros.
and here comes the closer, Josh
Number
Hader.
71.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Kyron Paris.
Second baseman, Kyron
So
Paris.
important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
That's a strike. 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Hit on the ground to short. Pena tosses across the first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
He's 2 outs away. And next for L.A., Joe Adell. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Angels.
So it's their last chance in this one. Tim Anderson will hit next. Hit to right, and that should do it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.